Welcome back to part 3 of our Restoring Rec Pond video series. If this is your first time viewing, please be sure to watch part 1 and part 2 linked in the description below to get a full overview of the Rec Pond restoration project. This video will act as a virtual training to become a true steward of Rec Pond through the Rec Pond Citizen Science Monitoring Program. Follow along to see exactly what tasks our volunteers conduct at Rec Pond and how you can get involved on your journey to becoming a Rec Pond citizen scientist. The Rec Pond Citizen Science Program is a volunteer-based program where community members individually conduct water and bird monitoring surveys throughout the water body. There are 6 locations throughout the watershed where volunteers can conduct these surveys. Located near the Black Creek Weir, or monitoring site number 2, there is a communal supply box that contains all the equipment needed to conduct these surveys. Inside the box, volunteers will find a sign-in and sign-out sheet, water sampling equipment like refractometers and thermometers, clipboards, data sheets for both water and bird monitoring, binoculars, a volunteer badge to wear while sampling and surveying, and more. Water monitoring surveys consist of documenting water level, salinity, and temperature. Equipment that you'll need are the volunteer badge, a water monitoring data sheet and clipboard, a refractometer, and a digital thermometer. Once you've collected all necessary items, place your volunteer badge on, gather your things, and head down to your monitoring site. When you reach the water's edge, place your items on the ground and begin by locating your monitoring site's water gauge. The gauge reads from 0 to 4 feet. The smaller numbers between read 1 through 9, which roughly equates to 1.5 inches each. At this location, therefore, the water level is roughly 1 foot 9 inches. Record that on your data sheet. Next, open up your refractometer case and take out both the refractometer and pipette. A refractometer measures the amount of salt in the water or salinity that is present. Go down to the water's edge, collect a sample of water in your pipette, lift the plastic cover on the refractometer, and place just enough water on the screen to cover the surface. Close the plastic lid slowly to get a good sample secured, and look through the eyepiece. It helps to face the sun. What you will see is a numbered chart with blue and white. Only pay attention to the right side, which reads salinity in parts per thousand. In this reading, where the blue and white meet is roughly 35 parts per thousand. After recording that on your data sheet, grab your digital thermometer. Turn the power on and make sure it's set to Fahrenheit, not Celsius. The thermometer will have a weight attached to the bottom to help keep the sensor underwater. Place the sensor in the water and wait for the thermometer to settle on the temperature. Record your reading and then hold down on the power button to turn it off. The final step in a water monitoring survey is to record general site observations. At the bottom of your data sheet, information on different observations are asked, like water flow, soil type, wind speed, existing debris, water clarity, and more. This information helps to see any change over time and can help bring attention to a concerning issue at that site should one arise. Once you've recorded your observations, your water monitoring survey is complete. As a Rec Pond citizen scientist, you can also conduct bird surveys. Necessary equipment includes a bird monitoring data sheet, bird guides for the area you will be monitoring if you need them, and a set of binoculars. Simply pick a spot, observe bird action, reference your bird guides if needed, record your data, and repeat. With bird monitoring, you'll have the ability to monitor wherever you'd like throughout the watershed. It's nice to try different areas to observe a variety of species. You might not be able to identify everything, but do your best and just have fun with it. Once your water, bird, or both surveys are complete, return all items to the supply box, place your completed data sheet in the return folder, and sign out. And that's all there is to it. Restoration projects and research are vital to conserve vulnerable ecosystems, but to make a project truly successful, empowering and connecting the community with the work is essential. The American Littoral Society's Rec Pond team is proud to have trained many Rec Pond citizen scientists ranging in all ages and would be thrilled to have you join. The team is always looking for new varying tasks that volunteers can do to grow their knowledge and experience in the field. The data collected by citizen scientists helps us further understand the dynamic nature of the Rec Pond ecosystem. By involving and empowering the people that surround this watershed, the entire community is becoming stewards of the important ongoing effort to restore Rec Pond. If you or someone you know would be interested in learning more about this program, please visit www.littoralsociety.org or recpond.org for more information. We look forward to seeing you out there soon.